Big facts, man. What's going on? This nigga Rolly talked all that shit, couldn't back it up, man. I'm gonna be well. First of all, good fight, man, between both fighters. Rolly came out strong. Tank and a shout out to the H Money community, H Boxing. I think it's called H Money channel. They talk about boxing. A lot of those guys on there were talking about how, you know, they got their money on Rolly and how Rolly can beat Tank and all this shit. Where you at, guys? What up? F you at? Where the F you at? Because I think a lot of y'all betted on Rolly too. But none of y'all ever said skills pay the bills. If Roger Mayweather was alive, he would tell all y'all don't know shit about boxing. None of y'all said anything about skills pay the bills. Skills win fights, not muscles. Tank got the skills, especially to beat a Rolly. I ain't saying Tank is Floyd Mayweather. I ain't saying that, but I'm saying he got skills. Skills win fights, and he got more skills than Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Now I admit, even I was worried for Tank, but I didn't bet on him. I didn't think Rolly was gonna win though. I didn't bet on Rolly. You know, but it looked kind of challenging in there. I ain't gonna lie. We saw how big Rolly was, and height don't win fights either. Height don't win fights. Y'all gotta cut that shit out. Height don't win fights. We saw Rolly in that ring. Rolly looked way bigger than Tank. Had a longer reach. You know, he just looked better in shape. But reach, height, looks don't win fights. Skills do. Skills do, man. So Rolly started off real good. I gave him round 2. But they could go either way, you know, all the way up to round 6. But I gave Rolly really one round. The judges did too. But I knew Rolly was lying when he said he gonna knock him out in round 1. I knew he was lying. I knew. See, that's a psych out strategy to try to psych you out. I knew that was a mind play. Make Tank think you gonna go all in on round 1, and you know, switch the game up. You know what I'm saying? I knew that was fake. I knew that was cap when he said he gonna knock him out of round 1. Rolly didn't come out aggressive as Rolly didn't even try to be aggressive in round 1. Somebody he gonna knock Tank out in round 1. But anyway, Rolly did real well. I give him credit. He was fighting. He was fighting well. You know, I didn't expect him to be as smart as he was when he was fighting. He was strong. He didn't let Tank get on the inside. He kept his distance. Tank had a hard time reaching Rolly. Tank wasn't, and Tank was being careful also. He didn't just want to go in there and run into something. He didn't want to run into something, you know. So Tank was being, you know, keeping his distance also. And Tank had trouble reaching Rolly with his short arms. You know, he had trouble landing on Rolly. Anything clean. You know, he handed a good couple body shots here or there, but it was nothing really clean and flush. Maybe 1 or 2 headshots, maybe 1 or 2 counters got through, but I think Rolly probably landed the cleaner punches, especially on the head. Rolly was head hunting. So Rolly was doing pretty well. He was doing pretty well keeping Tank off of him. And, he was doing pretty well, distance wise, and landing some shots here or there. Rolly was doing well. He was playing it smart, and he got comfortable. I think he hit Tank with some headbutts too. You see that big ass knot on Tank's forehead. Rolly was trying to be dirty. He was trying to. The referee warned Rolly 3 or 4 times. Low blows, elbows, all that. And Tank is a real little guy, so Rolly definitely had the advantage as far as reach wise, because Tank couldn't land anything clean on Rolly for a minute. He was swinging, but Rolly was doing well from Tank's punches landing on him, and that was a smart play. But Rolly got comfortable. Rolly, and as they all do, they get comfortable with Tank. They big guys. They start to get comfortable, start feeling themselves a little bit more, and they start taking more chances. And Rolly took big chances in that 6th round. He started feeling himself a little bit, started thinking he can just overpower Tank, and felt like he could take Tank's punches, and he took a chance, moved forward, threw a shot, and Tank countered him with the left. Because Rolly left his face exposed. Tank countered him quick. And Tank said he didn't even hit him that hard. It wasn't even one of his power shots. And now we know that Rolly can't take a punch, because Rolly didn't suffer any punishment in this fight. None. So, a left hook is thrown by Gervonta Davis, flush on the chin. Rolly's KO, knocked the fuck out. He was knocked out. The referee didn't stop it early. I thought the referee, watching it live, I thought, damn, the referee, he could have let it go on a little bit more. But as we watched the replay, we see his legs was gone, and that was a good stoppage by the ref. But Rolly talked all that shit, man. Ain't got no motherfucking chin. He talked all that shit. Talked all that motherfucking shit. Was a 1-punch knockout. You talk all that shit and get your ass knocked out with 1 punch. I can see if it was an accumulation of punches that you suffered, and then the punch knockout, then the punch that knocks you out. But no, Rolly didn't suffer any punishment in this fight. He was good. He just get hit once, and I don't think he even saw the shot coming. He just get hit one time, and it's lights out for Rolly. So now Rolly can't take a punch. That's gonna be that might be his reputation now. Can't take a punch. Even Santa Cruz did better. Now, he talked all that shit about Santa Cruz small and all this. Santa Cruz did better than Rolly. Santa Cruz gave Tank more punishment than Rolly did. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Tank for fighting a very smart fight. Keeping his distance. Playing the boxing. Boxing. Keeping his distance. Using the ring. Because Rolly was walking down Tank in the early rounds, and Tank was moving away from Rolly, and Tank played it smart, played it real smart, and Rolly looked like he was dangerous, throwing some hard blows. And it looked like one of them blows was gonna catch Tank and knock him down. People was kind of worried for Tank a little bit. They thought Rolly was strong. I thought Rolly was strong, and he hit Tank and knock him down. But we didn't expect Rolly to go out like that with one little punch, one little left hand punch, and Rolly goes down. Goes Rolly, down goes Rolly, and it's over with. For him to talk all that shit, well, I never bought into his shit talking. I didn't find it entertaining. I found it like he was slow to me. He seemed like he was slow to me. I didn't find him entertaining. I didn't see, if he was to beat Gervonta Davis, I didn't see him as being anything special. You know, I didn't see him being the next big thing from Mayweather Promotions. I didn't see none of that. You know, and he didn't even want to fight Devin Haney either. So I'm glad the right man won this fight. Congrats to Tank. But this does nothing for Tank's career by beating Rolly. You know what I'm saying? This was a low reward fight. You know, Tank needs to step up his competition, start fighting some tough fights. People are going to see through, people are going to start complaining about when are these guys going to fight each other. Got David Haney, Shakur Stevenson. You know, Devin Haney, I think he fights the tough fights. You know what I'm saying? But Tank needs to step up. Tank needs to start stepping up now, man. Well, so we find out it's not Mayweather that's holding Tank back. Tank don't even demand the big fights, you know. So, you know, man, it is what it is with him, man. I think they're gonna continue not to fight the big fights, the fights that people really want to see, and that's sad, you know. This was Tank didn't even give this guy no credit at all before the fight. He said this guy don't even know how to box. He's new to boxing. He's one of these guys that think he can box but really can't. Come on. So get this man some competition. And y'all thought Rolly was going. Y'all betted y'all money on Rolly. There's a lot of people lost their money tonight betting on Rolly, for real. And there's a few people that won big betting on Tank. So y'all are idiots. Congrats to Tank, man. I didn't bet. Crypto is enough for me. That's a big enough gamble for me. Not betting nothing else. But yeah, bro. Goddamn Rolly. Talked all that shit. Got knocked the fuck out. Talk shit, better back it up, bro. Big facts, I'm out. What's next for Rolly, though? I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Oh, and his dad seemed like he was disgusted with Rolly. Cause he probably was saying the same thing I'm saying. You talked all that shit, you get hit one time, you go down. Fuck out of here. His dad probably was pissed at him about it. You know. That's it, man. I saw his dad look like he was kind of pissed at him. That's it, though, man. I'm out. Peace.